y'all. Welcome back to another episode of All Things Davon, where there's no limits, no filters, honest conversations, and yes, the truth y'all can relate to. All right, y'all. On today's show, I'm joined by a true standout from Zoot Network's Baddies Africa. She didn't just make an entrance, but she made history. She's the first to earn her first official Baddies chain this season, and she wore it like a crown too. From Brooklyn to Africa to your screen and now your ears, she's a chef, a mom, a fighter, a vibe, and a force to be reckoned with. On this episode, it's going to be honest, it's going to be layered, and yeah, it's given how she earned that chain. So without further ado, welcome to the podcast, the one and the only Tavii baby. How you
Hi
doing?
guys.
How you doing, love?
Hey. I'm doing good.
I know that's
Same
right. I see,
as a
I
little
see, I see
sipping a
you got
little
that
something.
swine.
Mm-hmm. Got all
Finna
that
get
going
into
on.
it.
Get it
Yeah.
loose.
I'm getting ready for these questions, okay?
Girl,
I'm getting
they
ready.
We're gonna
want
get
to
into it. We're
know.
gonna get into it. But you already
What's
know we had
up?
to start up with a little icebreaker. So, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling mentally, emotionally, spiritually? Give me all of that.
Well, mentally, I'm feeling I can't lie. Like sometimes I feel mentally overwhelmed. Today
Uh-huh.
is a better day for me. I feel good. I feel like, you know what, I could keep going. I could keep doing this. It's not too hard. Like all I got to do is have the right people in my corner and I'll be straight. And
Mm.
spiritually, I have abundance of spirit around me. I love Lord. I love the Lord. I love Jesus. So I've been praying more than ever because before I can
Okay.
identify and see the people that hate me and don't like me. Now it's just like all of I don't know who. Like and the devil
Mm.
wears have many coats and he have different faces. So I don't even know. So I gotta pray hard now.
Mm. Because you got a lot of viewers on your back after this episode for
Yes.
sure.
Hmm.
Okay. 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 So, what's one thing people would never guess about you just by watching the show? Or at least up until now?
Oh, well, a lot of people didn't know that I was a chef. Like when I tell people I'm a chef and I teach cooking classes to kids and
Mhm.
to adults and everything, they like, really? When I'm like, I went to culinary school, they like, really? Like you can cook good. And some people
Mm.
look at my page and they like, wow, you're really good.
What's one of your like favorite dishes to make?
Oh, I love Asian foods. I like to make a
Mm.
lot of Asian dishes because it's a lot of different components, but it's when it's actually time to cook, it's just like everything in a wok, high heat, and you know what I mean? It's just like it's done really
Hmm.
quick. Like I love Asian food.
And I know we kind of chopped it off on the screen before that. You said you're Caribbean, I'm Caribbean too, so I feel like we vibe off of that too as well. Let them
Trini
know.
girl.
Let them know where you from.
Yes, I'm the Trini girl. Trini,
Mm.
Panamanian, and Dominican, all mixed
Dominican.
in
I didn't
one.
hear Dominican. You
Yeah.
Dominican?
Uh-huh. My
Me
dad.
too. Me
Mm-hmm.
too. Me too.
See, look at it.
Oh,
See, because
girl.
I didn't hear the
Oh,
Dominican
girl.
part. Because
Yeah.
my mom's mom is from Santo Domingo.
Okay. That's my
Mm.
dad.
I know that's right.
My dad is like Dominican and like for a couple of like 2%, 15% Haitian or something. And then my mom is Trini and Panamanian.
See, I could tell off the jump because I know my people when I see it. So, and then
It's,
you also said you were from Florida too as well, like
hmm
from Florida.
No,
What
no,
part?
I'm from Brooklyn, but I live in Florida right now.
Okay, yeah.
Speaking of talking about Brooklyn, you mentioned from being from Brooklyn. How did like growing up there shape you?
It's I all I can say is me bad from me born. That's why me gone. So like that's it.
You ate that.
Like it's like it's just
You ate that.
my neighborhood and where I'm from. Like it's just you got to be like that sometimes. You got to be
You
Uh,
tough
do.
and yeah. And on top of that, it's like don't be scary. Like that's one thing about me. Like I cannot be scary. Like I'm not gonna. You could get all in my face and you could be a big. I don't care. You could be a big my heart like this right here. It just can't take it. It can't take it. It's like I got to I'm gonna react, and it's like after the reaction,
Mhm.
it's like oh shit, I'm gonna get my ass beat, but I don't care. I'm gonna go again.
That's
That's
tea.
right.
Speaking of scary, I'm just playing. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. What was it like flying across the world to film in Africa? Did that moment shift anything for you personally?
Yeah, it was surreal. Like I couldn't believe, like, first of all, I was like, this is I'm on a 17 and a half hours. I'm like, oh, I'm dread right now. Then I
Oh
said,
dang.
yes. Then I said, Octavia, you're going to Africa. I said, Dad, give me some booze. Like, I'm about to have a good time. I'm going to the motherland. Like, as soon as I get there, I want to touch the soil. I want to see how the dirt is. Like, I was just really
That's
excited to be
tea.
going to Africa.
Have you ever been
Mm.
out the country prior to this?
I mean, I was born in Trinidad.
Oh, okay. Okay, so she foreign. She foreign for real. That's tea. That's
Mm.
tea. Have you ever struggled with like anxiety or depression, especially with this spotlight?
Yeah, actually anxiety and depression is, like I said, it's a real thing. Like people don't think,
Mm-hmm.
especially like black people, we don't think that shit like that can happen to us. We be like, we don't need no therapy. We don't need none of that. What the hell is depression? What is anxiety? Like that shit is real. It's like
Mm.
depression and anxiety is like it's a mental health thing. Like certain people don't realize you could be going through something like real deep. Like me personally, I lost my brother, so that's when depression hit me, and I didn't realize I hit depression. Like I had just had a baby, then I lost my brother, so I didn't know if it was postpartum. I didn't know if it was depression, but I was just going through it.
Did
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you ever did you ever feel like you blamed like God for the reason of that situation happened? How did you like really how did you deal with that? How did you move forward and kept going past that?
I just honestly, I turned to God. I turned to Him hard
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
because I don't question Him. I know I'm like, Lord, I know you need him. I guess you need him. That's why you took him, because you need him. But I just was like, please, I used to pray that I can have dreams about him. Like, Lord, please let my brother come to me in the dreams. And it may sound funny to people, but he really came to me in my dream. And I seen him in front of my building, like in Brooklyn. I seen him coming out my grandmother's building, and I walked to him and I gave him a hug. And I was looking at him like, what are you doing here? And he grabbed me and he was just like going like this. And it's like in my head, I was like, he's probably crying because he realized now, because I guess he touched. It was weird, but I prayed to God and I asked him for that. He gave it to me. I have a deep relationship with the Lord. I got chills right now, but I have a real deep relationship with him. He's real, very much.
That's
Mm. Do
good.
you feel like like you're still battling that as the days goes on? Because that's someone who's like pivotal in your life that just all of a sudden just disappeared. Like you grew up with that person.
Yeah, it's still hard for me today. Like it's still really hard for me.
And I know we talked about it too off the phone just a little bit too as well. But like I've been saying, I feel like I don't know, maybe because I'm just an empath, I just feel for people. But I remember I asked you like the perspective, like, did you ever see yourself in that perspective of why you always I felt like on the show you like cling to people in like the positive way. You kind of like took people under your wing. Do you feel like that kind of stemmed from that of you losing somebody? So you kind of like were taking everybody in a sense and just being like the mother role.
Yeah, I can say that I honestly was like, well, maybe like a big sister role.
Mm,
Maybe like the big sister role, but I
yeah.
definitely
Mm,
feel like that was it took a part, like, and what, losing my brother and then being in that house with all them girls, like, and a lot of them got stories too, like a lot of people don't know, like, I like Killer a lot. A lot happened, but I like her a lot. She got a story and she loves the Lord. And I
mm.
can definitely mesh with somebody who loves the Lord.
Do you feel like there's like we're gonna get into of course later on. Do you forgive the situation of what happened recently on this episode? Like, could you move past and forgive it and make amends, or is that something you just want to like, okay, it's done and it's dead. Let's just move on.
Yeah, honestly, like that's how I feel now. The situation is what me and her is done is dead. Like what people don't realize is like what people don't know is off camera, me and her actually had a conversation with each other. Like, and we
Mm,
apologized to each other about the kid's situation. And I still feel like I didn't directly talk about her kid, but I still apologize if she felt like that.
Mm. But since you said like you had a tight relationship with your brother and y'all were just basically like one, what was like your relationship like with like your family who you grew up with? Were they very close to you? How were you back in the day?
Me and my family are very close.
Mm.
We're very affectionate with each other. Like we love each other very much. We hug each other, like we kiss each other, like, oh, I love you, like get home safe. Like we're just like that with each other. And I've been like
Mm.
that with my family since I was a kid. Like my mom, like I only had my mom. You know, my dad, he was gone or whatever. But my family, we really tight. We was tight. Like
How
my
many?
older brother, he moved away, but when he would always come back, he would always be there around my mom, come to the house, fix things, like be the big brother.
Yeah.
How many
How many of
siblings
you
do you
were in a
have?
sibling? Or like were you the like I know you said an older brother, so were you like one of two, one of three,
No, I have four, one of four.
including you?
Yeah, just four. What I mean.
Okay, man.
So
Okay.
now it's three of us.
But in
That's
spirit, he's here. I know that's right.
Hmm.
what's a lesson life kind of have to teach you the hard way,
Mm.
and
Unless,
that you have to like learn from that you learn from, obviously.
damn, something I had to really learn from.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Dang. I used to get locked up a lot. I was bad. I used to get locked up a lot. I had to learn that you cannot just go in the store and steal these people's stuff because you're gonna go to jail. Like my mother didn't have the money, and I wanted to dress nice. I wanted to fit in with the people in school. And then on top of that, she didn't
Mm-hmm.
dress nice. I mean, she didn't have a lot of money, so I used to go. I used to boost from like the top stores and sell the shit in school. My friend,
You
like,
remind
yup,
me of
she
my
remember.
family so much. It's just not even funny. It's not even funny. Like my mom used to do the same thing because my mom used to live in Florida, and that's why she moved from Florida to Brooklyn. I think it was Brooklyn because she used to do some bad stuff too. I ain't gonna lie. So you
Oh
remind me
wow,
of
that's
family all the way. You remind me of family all the way. That's funny as heck. So, what does what does healing look to you like right now, at least in this chapter?
healing. It's basically, to me, my healing process is what started when I actually went to audition for Baddies. Because
Mm,
like I said, prior to like losing my brother and everything, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go on Baddies, blah blah blah, this and that. And then I had a baby, and I had to wait or whatever. And then I lost my brother, and I processed when I was about to audition again. I think for East I was gonna audition, and then I had lost him, and I was like, wow.
mm,
So so my healing process right now was me going to Baddies and going to audition and just saying that I can do it and actually getting on.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
That
Did you
was
believe
big
that
for
you
me.
actually were gonna do that?
I did not, I'm not gonna say I didn't believe I was gonna get on because I was confident in myself, but it was
Yeah.
very surprising. It was very surprising. I'm not gonna lie. Because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna still go just in case, whatever. And I'm gonna just say that I tried my best and I did my all. I put my all into it. Like it was like a check off
You
my
did.
bucket list. I went to Baddie's audition and it was lit. I was in the VIP with these, you know what I'm saying? But then it like became bigger
Mm-hmm.
for me. Like, oh shit, I made it. All right, Octavia, you got to do this now. You here?
Right. I mean, because look what is on your neck. Okay.
Right.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So, what do you want people to know about you, about Tavy, beyond baddies? Like what do you want people to know about you?
Just know, like, I'm a mom. I'm very loving. I'm very passionate, very, very passionate. Like,
Mhm.
um, I used to say I'm a lot. What you see is what you get, but it's not that because I'm on TV now. So what people see is misinterpreted, and then when they meet me in person, they like, oh, she's actually a sweet person. So that's what they get. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
um, I just want people to learn that I'm all around a great person, like a very loving person. I love God, like I said, and I like the people around me to win. And I'm very much misunderstood. Um, I have a passion for cooking. Like I love cooking. I become a huge nerd when it comes to food. I know everything about food. Like I can tell you the hows and why mushrooms was born in the indigenous seasons and the wet and dry land. It's like you know what I'm saying? Like
That's right.
I get real nerdy when it comes to food and stuff, like the science of food. I love that shit.
I'm gonna definitely need me a plate for
I
sure.
got you. I'm glad. I'm great
For
at
sure.
baking too. I love to bake. I make my own croissants. Like I make the
Really?
own
Mm.
dough. Yes, the dough and everything.
Mm.
I can
I feel
tell
like
you why.
the only thing that I made was like almond croissants with like the filling inside of it. That's the
Ooh.
most I can do. That's the most
Wait,
I can
but you did
do.
it. Wait. But you made your croissants by scratch?
Yeah.
Ooh. Like the dough,
Mm.
everything you laminated it to get the layers with the
Yeah, because I
butter and
work
the bureau.
because my 9 to 5 is like I'm a barista and like baker.
I love that.
So
Hmm.
we gonna have to do a little 1-2, me, you, and Ace, and like do like a little cooking channel, a little segment
I
one day,
can't
just
Right.
like.
cook.
I
I
can't
don't
cook.
bake.
He said,
I do not bake.
keep me out of it."
I'll taste it. I'll get a taste tester, but I can't cook. Not no bake.
I'm
Mm-mm.
crying. He said, I can't
Well, let me
cook.
not let me well, let me not lie. Look, I may have like not made the dough from scratch, but as far as like
I'm
like
dying. I'm crying. I'm
No.
crying. He like, I definitely make that feeling though. That feeling ate.
that feeling, yeah, and especially if you make like a strawberry cream cheese type of version of it.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yes, I
We're gonna have
love
to get on that
that.
one
Yes.
day.
Yes.
But okay, I know the fans are waiting. They're like, okay, this is cute, but let's get into the
Okay.
show real quick. So we're gonna break down episode by episode, but before we get into that, I want to ask: was there a lot of tensions this season, and who do you think was doing the most for camera time?
It was a lot of tension, definitely. Hell yeah. It was tension. Like every day with all different types of girls, like different pods. Um, but who I think did the most? With my situation, I think Big Lex did the most. Um, because the shit to me, it's like it was weird. It came out of nowhere. She did the most, and Dolly, she used to be extra. She was like
Mm.
hating on a lot of girls unnecessarily. Like you mad at this girl, you hating on her. It's like everything is unprovoked. Why are you moving
Do you
like
think
this?
do you think it'll like, well, at least coming from your point of view looking in, do you think it probably like stems from like insecurities or anything like that, or just like plain hating?
It could be plain hating, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. One day we was in a club, right? And we was in the bathroom. And I was just putting my lip gloss on. And she was standing behind me in the mirror and she goes, "You know I'm the prettiest black girl on Zeus Network." And I said, "I don't think you are, but I like your confidence." And I said, "You're
That
supposed to
giving
feel
me
like
her
that."
snatching a mic situation. That's kind of weird.
That was weird, but that happened. That
Oh,
happened.
that's
And
weird.
it
But
was
you ate
so
that though.
random. Like that was random. I was like,
Mm,
oh,
What is that even to say? Okay, we both. Girl, what?
right.
Okay, girl.
Like it was
mm.
that
I
was
don't like
weird.
that. Especially like since we're in a society where like um dark skinned women are getting like ridiculed and it's already harder to come up in the industry too as well. So to kind of like knock somebody down, I think that stems from insecurities. I just
Mm-hmm.
think that does. So that pretty much answered my own question.
Yeah.
So where does your strength come from, and is that strength ever just like ever on survivor mode?
Yeah. My strength come from my my son.
Mm.
Definitely. My baby fueled me. Like that's why I'm like, once I made it, I'm like, I'm not stopping. I'm not going back. I'm gonna keep going, regardless of what people say, regardless of people saying I don't deserve to be here. It's like, why do you feel like I don't deserve to be here? And I be looking at some of the
Mm.
comments, and it's like all of it is based on the look, based on the look. Like, okay, you don't like the way I look, but it's okay, it's fine. But why do you feel like I don't deserve to elevate? Why do you feel like I don't deserve to get my family out the hood? It's just weird.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, that kind of ties into like this one. What's one thing people don't understand about why you act the way that you do? And that's not like in a derogatory way, or that's just like in general.
I've been hurt a lot. I've been hurt a lot. Like, so it is really hard for me to trust people, but I still go in. Like, I'm a people person. I love people. Like, I'll meet somebody and just like them quickly. Like, that's just how I am. Like how I met Elsie and I just gravitated to her. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I am as a person. So me being like I'm so loving and shit like that, when somebody backstab me, it makes me so angry inside, like, because I don't feel like I deserve that. Like I'm mad genuine, like I'm a cool ass person and I'm keeping it real. Sometimes, like I said, I'm very misunderstood, especially on the camera, because with the edits and shit, it's like I'm saying like this is what happened. I want to tell the truth. And people that's looking like, oh nah, what that didn't have I don't have nothing to do with that. Like, and I be looking like, bitch, you was right there. Why?
Mm.
Because I just came to you. Like, so now I'm moving weird with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hmm. You kind of already answered this, but like, who was the realest one in the house besides you, and who was the fakest?
I feel like in the house, Rolly was real.
Mm.
Rolly. I ain't gonna cap. I feel like Rolly was real. She kept it a buck. Like and then she gave all the new girls advice. Like
Mm-hmm.
she would even give advice to the girls who came previous season. Like she gave everybody advice. Like, and she was cool as shit. She kept it a buck.
So that's a true fact about. I hear that a lot about Rolly. Rolly is very genuine and very down to earth when it comes to meeting all the girls one on one. So that's we can say that's true about Rolly
Hmm.
because she's the
Definitely.
bad guy. They be trying to paint Rolly as the bad guy.
Yes. And it very much misunderstood too. Like you got it. People don't know. Like you watching the camera and you seeing this and that. Like
Yeah.
you never know you never
Mm.
know. Like get around somebody, get to know them. Like she's cool as
All right, now let's talk body counts, but not like that, not like that. but how many? But how many times did you almost have to beat someone ass, but you just held back? You just held back.
mm, a few times. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A few times.
I already
And
can tell one, and that was with Elsie. That was one time. You doctored one good time, but so far that was one time you held back. I would
Mm.
say I seen.
yeah, I definitely held back. I would
Mm-hmm.
say that I held back again at the table when I sat at the table, but then once we went outside, it was like you said, it was like fuck my who? My beautiful baby boy? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so that's why I really reacted the way I reacted. But I
Mm. And
was really like I said,
we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that.
I was trying to be cool and chill or whatever, but I feel like that was another moment where when you see me go like this, bite my fist. That was that moment too. That was
Mm-hmm.
another moment. Like I really be chilling. Like you
He was
guys, y'all
like,
gonna see. It's some shit where I just be
yeah,
woosah. You gonna see.
he was like, Tavii, big Ak is coming out.
Oh yeah, you okay? Now I'm like recapping what happened on Sunday night. Yeah, she threw the co-killer through the purse at you. You kept it cute at the winery. You kept it yeah, you kept how did I'm not. Are we gonna get into that later? Let me
We
not
know we
wait.
can get
Right.
into it later.
No, okay, let me not right
Just
now.
wait. Okay, we're gonna get into okay. I want to break it down by episode by episode. So I want to get into like episode 2 and 3.
Okay.
Um, so when Diamond started opening up about Natalie moving funny, uh, did you believe her or did you feel like it was personal or anything like that?
Honestly, I felt like that was them. Like that's their own situation or whatever. But I felt like it was like something personal. Like, it's like beyond the show
Mhm.
what how Diamond
Mm.
felt towards Natalie and stuff like that.
I know, like while you're on the sprinter, y'all were having like a debacle online, or at least kind of ish like that about. I believe you were talking about how people need to stop acting or being bigger than the program, and then DTV didn't really like that. What was like your reasoning for saying that?
Okay, so a lot of girls I've seen went to the reunion and decided to storm on Natalie. Like, I've seen that, and I've always sat on my couch and said, "Oh fuck, why the fuck did she do that? Why was she? Oh my god." She
Uh-huh.
played herself like you're not supposed to hit the boss. Like, and then how I think it's like, all right, Natalie is mixy. She could be mixy, but I think about it like this. You ever go to work and you see you got a schedule Monday through Friday, right? And you see you got to be there from 3 to 10. And then you get there on Friday and it said, oh no, you don't work this Friday. You work in Saturday from 3 to 10. So you off. Like, but you just seen the schedule a day ago and your boss just played with you like that. You understand what I'm saying? That happens all the
Mm-hmm.
time. I know I'm not bugging. It happens. So then you're not gonna turn around and punch your boss in the face and think you want to come back
Uh-uh.
to
Mm-hmm.
work. That was the only point I was trying to make. And I think maybe I didn't explain myself right or I was just misunderstood. But again, whatever happened, happened because I'm here because of it. Because of that little statement. I'm right here.
I know that's right. And
So
that leads like
oops,
that. Yeah,
oops.
yeah. In a house like that with energy's running hot. Girl, I can't even go into the next question.
You ate that. You ate
Yeah.
that. You ate that. You ate that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was tea. That was tea. But in a but in a house like that, how do you even tell what's like real support versus like what strategy? Because I feel like a lot of girls deal with that too, like not knowing. Because I hear a lot of girls saying it too. Oh, Natalie really, she don't give a fuck about us. Like even in this episode, I think Cold Killer was like to Natalie, you ain't really had the opportunity to come around us. Da, 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 da. So like, how do you decipher like what's real and what's kind of like chill, fake, for not like
Hmm.
saying like, because I know Natalie's position is the boss, so I'm not saying she can octopus, but not even with just primarily Natalie, but even with the girls too. How can you decipher from what's real and what's like just fake support
TV.
or like TV? Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, me, I think from where I was raised, like how I was raised, like I'm like street smart and shit. So I believe like when like somebody was talking to me and I'm looking at her like you lying, you trying to pull a fast one over me. Or I see you trying to do something like strategize like in a certain way, like why you keep telling me to why you keep telling me to do that? Like and there was
Mm-hmm.
situations where somebody be like, yo, do that, do that, do that. And in my head, I'm like, why the fuck does he keep telling me to do that? Like, why? Like,
Mm.
no, and I'm looking at her and I'm like, you oh yeah, 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 yeah. But in my head, I'm like, dude, no, I'm not dumb. I'm not doing that. Get out my face.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like sometimes I just know. I
Yeah,
like I can feel it. I felt it. Like a lot of times I
it's
felt it.
energy,
It's
and
energy.
you protect it, and you protect it.
Hmm.
So.
No, that's right.
Uh, do you feel like confessionals and social media shade affect real relationships off camera?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh,
Most definitely.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do it ever be like a case where it's like you think that were cooler with somebody at a certain point, then you watch their confessionals and it's like, what the is that how it kind of
Absolutely.
stems?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
It's
But do
kind of
you
how
feel
I'm
like
feeling
also
right
as well?
now.
Oh.
Mm.
That's how I'm feeling right now.
We
Cause you
gonna
can
get
realize.
into it. I wanna punch this shit. We gonna get into it.
Hmm.
Keep it a
Do you
buck.
feel like so like kind of like leaning into what you're saying, how you feeling right now? Um, only if you want to, I respect it. But who are you feeling that way towards? Because I know when like I know like I don't even know if it's like 100% or not. Like whenever the season comes out, you guys don't really see other people's confessional lists until it's actually out and aired. Do you know
Hmm.
who like your where the energy is being directed to, or who?
Nah, honestly, it's I, I could sit here and name like a few people, but
Mm-hmm.
if you've been watching and pay attention, it's like it goes without being said. Y'all know exactly what it is.
Yeah,
You
because
feel me?
the
Let's not
fans want to
even.
know one thing. The fans want to know. They've been asking me to ask you this one thing. Like,
Uh-huh.
should we wait or should we just go ahead and get into it? That's the thing. Because we still got shit on this list friend.
Yeah, let's give it. Let's give just go ahead.
Okay, so the fans want me to ask you, why didn't you necessarily up on Ivory when she was basically hemming you up from doing
She
your
never hit
one?
me up. We gonna do
That
that. We gonna say that first. She never hit me up. A him to me is somebody doing this. That's a him. Okay.
mm,
She held my hands and she was like, "Yo, don't do it. She too small." Blah blah blah. Like y'all hear certain audio. You understand what I'm saying? And you also hear me saying, "My stop, please stop." She talked about my son. She's like, "But you told she talked about you talked about our kid too." And I'm like, "No, but we back and forth like that." And she's like, all right, I understand, I understand." She's like, "No, but I just don't want you to beat her up, please, friend. You thrashing her, you thrash." I'm like, all right. Like Ivory, I'm not trying to go back and forth with you, my nigga. Let's just let me do me right now. Let me do me. And then that's when
mm,
I started doing me. But I didn't notice. Like at the time, she was like, she would stop breaking it up and shit. But then at the time, I don't know at which part of the fight I got one of these.
Yeah, she
I,
put you in a
I,
headlock and that pissed me
yeah,
off.
it got mad security around me. So at that time, I'm in the headlock. I'm like, I don't know. First of all, I didn't even know my head was locked. I didn't even know that.
mm.
Like, so when I get up,
Yeah,
I'm
because when
thinking
you in that zone,
security
you in that
is.
zone.
I'm thinking security the whole time. But I seen Ivory, like obviously, like I seen her when she was holding my hand and shit like that. I seen that part, but I didn't see the headlock part. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But then still continuing forward, we like spoke, we were cool. Like shit was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because that's all they've been asking me. Oh, it seemed like she didn't want to fight Ivory, or she's fighting the more weaker girls in the house. It's just stuff like that, and so I really
that
just want
ain't
to
the
clear that up. But
truth.
you do, yeah,
That
period. Because
that,
the
that ain't
season
the
ain't
truth.
done. The season ain't done.
It ain't done. And on top of that, listen, I'm a firm believer in this. Listen, if you can pop. And the way you pop shit, if you could pop shit, you could get hit in your lip. Just
Uh,
simple. If you could pop shit,
uh.
it is what it is. It's not me trying to fight small. I never picked on nobody. That's not what it is. You're looking at my
Clock
size
it.
and
Mm-hmm.
you looking at the way I talk. And you looking at my size and you look like you looking at you listening to the way I talk and everything. And you like, oh, she talk hard. Like she trying to who she thinks she trying to son. I'm not sonning nobody. It's just how I talk. I talk hard. That's me. Like I'm very dominant, but I'm not trying to
Mm-hmm.
dominate you. Like that's just who I am as a person. And you think that I'm coming off and I'm trying to play this person. No, this person just said what they said to me. And because I'm bigger than them, I'm not supposed to defend myself. Get the fuck out of here. You don't see me
And I
hold my
Mm.
will
you don't
say,
see me do this and clutch. You don't seen that. So now y'all want to pop shit. Come on,
mm-hmm.
make it make sense. Damned if I do,
Yeah, and I
damned if
will
I
say
don't.
having a strong personality myself and like being loud, even when it comes to like small confrontation, I do see where people come at me and say I'm being too harsh or too loud, but that's just how I am. So I do sympathize with you and see where you're coming from in that aspect, because not everybody is just, oh, I'm so sorry. We can just sit here and just I get amped up, so I see how I know how you feel in that aspect. So the aggression, like I see where people, I see it from both sides. Where people can say, "Oh, you're so aggressive," da 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 da, and one da 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 da. But then again, the season is not finished, so we
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Like you and Big Lex is finna go at it in that bus, and yeah, so the season's not done.
Is that?
Hello. Hello. You will see, you're gonna see, you guys will see that it don't matter to me. Like I don't bully nobody. I don't like nobody bullying me. Like you're not gonna come sun me. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's where I come from.
Mm.
Like I can't, ain't no scary or funny bones in me. I'm sorry.
Oh, I also do want to put this out there too, because I feel like I generally do feel like half of the arguments outside of baddies, the fans really start. I
Yo,
kind of
that's
do
a
want to,
fact.
I kind of want to clock a little bit because I feel like a lot of these arguments would not even be taken in place unless the fans pin you guys are like against each other, and that happens
Hmm.
more often than not, and I see it from behind the scenes too as well. It's like it's crazy, so I just wanted to
Hmm.
point that out as well,
Mm.
which kind of like brings me up to like my next question too as well is do you think there's like a line between reality TV and like real life, or is it all like blurred now?
No, it's definitely blurred. It's blurred to
Mm.
me. Yeah, it's blurred. But
Mm.
how I'm doing it now, like. I'm trying to adapt to where I'm at now, my situation. Because I've been in situations where I've been being played because I don't know the game now. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to adapt to my
Mm.
situation. It's like, okay, this is how I got to act when I'm here. Like, this is what it is. So I got to turn it on,
Yeah.
and then I got to turn it off. You know what I mean?
Oh, and I get that because I feel like people. I like that because I feel like I understand you a lot more because I feel like people mistaken code switching for being fake. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think code switching is being fake. I feel like you can't give somebody that you just met the same energy you give to somebody you've been close with.
Mm-hmm.
That's code switching. And if y'all consider that fake, that means
Right.
I don't know you like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
I understand you and I relate to that.
But
I
I
do
also
relate to
see it
that.
as like, fans be picking and choosing because DTV is Queen Code Switch. She's Queen Code Switch, but the fans have grown not to really give a about that because of the
Mm.
fact that she has owned
Mm.
Ivy Code Switching. Like, so like it's hand in hand. Like the fans really do be picking and choosing. So I'm glad you
What
did
you gotta
clock that as
say?
well, friend.
I did peep that because a lot of the DTB fans was tight at me, like talking about how I was trolling her. But how you guys are mad at me at the end of the day when DTB be doing a lot of trolling herself? Like that's a lot of her fame, a lot of her fame. You understand what I'm saying? With trolling and shit like that. So how y'all mad at
And
me?
that
Like it's a double standard.
Yeah. And now let's rewind back. I know we already talked about the Ivory and all that what the fans want to know, but let's rewind back to when you and DTD was on the bus and y'all was about to get into that altercation. When she threw that drink, like did you know that was gonna happen? And do you think slipping really like made a difference in that? That's why you knew that as soon as y'all got off that bus. Baby, stop,
Yo,
girl.
I'm
I'm just asking a
sorry.
question.
That pissed me off. I was like, "Ooh, my girl, get up, get up."
Yo, wait. Honestly, yes, it made a big difference. Like I didn't expect it at all. That's why I kept saying, "Bitch, you came with a prop. You came with a prop, and that ain't fair." Somebody tell me what's going on.
So you came with a problem. You.
I remember that now. I'm glad you said that because that was something that was kind of going up. You this came with a prop. How did you come with a prop?
Oh my
I was
goodness.
tight. I was tight. I ain't know that. I ain't have no non-slips on, none of that. So I was unprepared. I was unprepared. And I also was like, how bitch, I gotta fight gravity and fight you at the same time. Like I gotta choose one. Like I gotta stop fighting you and hold on because I'm about to bust my head. Like that's what I gotta do right now. And at that moment, that's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, I was
Hmm.
like, I know exactly what happened. So I was like, oh, I need to. Oh, she was like, I'm not fighting you again. I'm not fighting you again. I already beat you up. And that's when I said, if you beat me up, do it again. Just please beat me up again.
Hmm.
I
Mm,
want you to do it again. I want to call your
mm.
bluff.
And did you? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. When you said, yeah, I think you said it to DTB too as well. You were like, why are you picking sides? Be yourself. Like, what were you really trying to say to them? Because I feel like that kind of like, I feel like it's self-explanatory, but I still want to hear your point of view.
Wait, who do I say that to?
I think you said it to, I think you said it to, no. Actually, no, it wasn't. I think that was whenever you guys were,
Looking for the rooms.
you were sitting. No, I think you were outside. I think you were with that was before Dolly walked up with Summer. I think you were sitting outside. Who was it? It was with Russian Cream and it was three other girls. And you were all having a conversation and you were like I think you said like, "Oh, why are you picking sides? Just be yourself." I think you were saying it like not directly to an individual. I think you were saying it as a general statement.
Okay, so basically, the whole time I was in the house, as you guys can see, I was by myself. A lot of people powdered up, like you know what I'm saying, clicked up and stuff like
Made
that,
it click.
or already had they clicks, so whatever the case may be. So I was already by myself, and it was like pick a side. And I was like, nah, it don't make no sense to pick a side. You ain't gotta pick nobody's side. Like I could talk to you, I'll talk to you, or whatever the case may be. Like, but I'm not coming here and I'm picking sides like, oh yeah, I'm about to be a part of the big three. Like doing that. I'm not bandwagon, jump in. Like I'm not doing that. So just be
Mm-hmm.
yourself and be authentic. Like be yourself. I was
And that
myself. I was literally.
that's so like perfect because it literally sets me up, girl. Do you think like side picking in the house makes people lose sight of like who they really are and how they really want to move?
Mm,
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Because now
mm,
you like, all right, I'm gonna do this for my friend. Or you understand what I'm saying? But you may not really want to do it in your head or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But now I'm gonna do this for my friend. Like, so you don't have your own, I don't know, maybe like you have your own personality, but you don't really have your own thoughts sometimes. Like, cause like you gotta ride with your shit.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't really like I don't like big legs, like, you know what I'm saying? But I will say it's plenty of times that Summer probably get into some shit and Lex probably thinking in her head, like, I don't want to. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you could see it on
And
her face, like breaking up the fight or doing like, you understand what I'm saying?
because a
Like,
lot of the fans been peeping that this season too. I've been seeing that in the comments a lot as well about Lex energy when it comes to the big three getting into certain altercations. It's like, oh
hmm
girl, I gotta clock into work type shit. Like, I gotta use my hands. That's what she give.
right, right.
Okay, now we finna get into episode 4. So Tavy, you said you don't like when beef happens off camera because we don't know the full story. How does that affect your trust in the house?
It affected my trust in many situations because like I said, something could be said or done, and somebody can be there, and then now I'm in a situation, and I go like, "Oh, didn't you see that? Blah blah blah." Like trying to rectify the situation, let everybody know like I'm not tripping or whatever, and then go, "Oh, I don't. Let's just keep me out of it." So now I'm moving around like, damn, you was just talking about it with me in my room. Like, y'all bitches weird, son. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
So it definitely affect my
mm.
trust with
Mm-hmm.
certain people, like in certain situations, rather.
Yeah. And then, so Elsie gets jumped, and then when the house meeting
Allegedly.
started, and you caught allegedly, yeah, Elsie got jumped allegedly. Let me say
Wait,
allegedly.
hold on. Go back. So allegedly, what happened?
She didn't get jumped. It never happened. It was a lie.
Oh,
It was it was a
But you know what's
fabrication.
so
She
crazy
was
though? But you know what's so crazy though? Because didn't she say that, oh, you're trying to get a storyline off of me? But isn't like the roles in the verse though?
oh, Elsie was lying about getting jumped.
yes.
Mm.
Yes, she didn't get
What the?
jumped.
That
So
is so ironic.
So
I
that's
find that
what
so
all this started
ironic.
from. That's
Yes.
what all that started from.
Yes, from
Is because she fabricated and lied to you and told you that they had jumped her, and then that's when you had confronted him at the house meeting. What was going through your mind? What were you trying to set the record straight, or were you just trying to set up for
Yup.
her?
yes.
Yup. Uh-huh.
Oh,
When the
period.
man
That's it.
wh-
Yes.
She came upstairs
when the
and
man
told
started
me,
laughing.
Tavi, these just tagged me. All three of them just tagged me. And I'm like, what happened, my nigga? What? So I'm not thinking. I swear I wasn't even thinking. I swear. But little do you know,
Mm.
Cole Killer was in a scene with me prior to them fighting, or whatever the case may be.
Mm.
So Killer really wasn't there, and I wasn't thinking when she said, "Oh, these jumped me." But at that moment, when I'm all in range, and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah," it was like she was right there. She was like, "Come on, you big." When she said that, I'm like, "All right, let's go." But it
Mm.
wasn't even meant for it. She lied. She lied, and I was just on timing
Mm.
because the friend at the time told me that they got jumped. So I was like, "What?" I ain't asked no
Yeah.
questions. I'm gonna ask questions later.
Besides you fighting, when K Rican and Fauna was fighting, how do you prepare for moments like that? Do your adrenaline get to rushing when other people are around you fighting? Or are you just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna let these have it. Let me sit. Let me eat popcorn. Let me just sit back.
It depends on how the fight going. It's like if somebody
Mm-hmm.
eating, I'm just
Like the
like,
intensity of
ooh.
it.
If they eating, I'm like, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Mm.
This eating,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So do you think like having cameras 24/7 would actually change how the girls behave? I know we talked about that a little bit, but do you think it changes how like the girls behave and or just I don't know, just give us more tea about that. How does that really operate?
That's I'm gonna give you like I'm gonna tell you this. It was a situation with a girl. I can't tell you the girl yet because the episode is gonna drop like in the future. But it's a
Mm,
situation with a girl where it was off camera and we were arguing and I was like, let's do it right now. And she was like, we could do it tomorrow. I'm like in the morning when we start filming, like let's be real and let's get it right now. Like why we gotta wait
uh-huh.
tomorrow until it's lights, camera, action. I'm not I don't get it.
See, that just goes to show how authentic you are. And
Mm-hmm.
that just goes to show how, like because
But that also reality TV people needs authentic people to keep the moving in reality and keep
Mm-hmm.
that
mhm,
reality grasp to it because people who are authentic, it's like real life to us. These people who are doing it for the camera, it's like, oh, they can say whatever, get on the camera and do whatever, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
as real to them. So their feelings is like completely disconnected with their real life going on. But
You're right.
I had to add that in because I peeped that. I really
Mm-hmm.
do be peeping that about reality
mm,
TV shows.
mm.
There's
I like
always at
that.
least one person that is in the cast that is like for real authentic, and they might seem a little bad crazy, but it's because I'm telling y'all like I'm real, like I'm trying to.
Yo, this is wild.
Yeah.
All right, whatever you gonna hate me because I'm keeping it a buck, whatever, man. Y'all keep it. Is that whatever?
And then cut the parts to make you look crazy, make you the
I'm
villain.
trying. Ooh, but they know what they doing. They know exactly what they
Uh,
doing, regardless to what
like
this
I
person they
said,
gonna get a buzz off. Like as long as you talked about,
mm-hmm,
they know what they
mm-hmm,
doing.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm. So let's actually combine episode 6 and 7 together.
The show. Let me say one
So
thing about this. A lot of people say that,
yeah,
oh, Zeus is like scripted and or whatever. Like it's real reality TV. Like it's real. It's like that we don't have no
Mm-hmm.
scripts. It's none of that shit scripted. Like what it is like people get in front of each other and our emotions is high and everything. But what makes it look kind of funny is, all right, now we got all this footage, but we're gonna do this. But that's the job. They gotta make a show.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta make a show. It
Yeah.
gotta look like I said this. It gotta look like this. You understand what I'm saying? And that's when the fans be like, come
Mm-hmm.
on, chill. Just wait to the end. Watch it. Wait to the
Yeah.
end.
mm,
But also like y'all give us or the consumers something to talk about all week long.
Mm-hmm.
Like one episode from Baddies lasts until the next Sunday. I don't know if y'all have noticed that, but it literally lasts until the next Sunday. They will pick something out each day
Yeah.
to talk about, and it's like, dang, this lasts until next Sunday.
Right.
okay.
Fuck.
Crocodile shows impact.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into episode 6 and 7. So Tavi, take us back to the moment with Co-Killer. I know we're all gonna get into this now. What exactly did you feel when she denied giving you your props? What happened like fully in that moment?
No, she didn't deny giving me my props. She denied the actual truth, how I felt that. I mean, what actually happened at that moment.
What do you mean?
Like
Mm-hmm.
it was,
With her dapping you up.
yeah. Dapping me up was the props. It was weird to me because I honestly was like, a lot of people, like fans were saying, "Oh, Octavia looking for somebody. Tavii is looking for somebody to help her with the." No, it's like I thought we like people being real. Like right. No. Oh yeah. What the wait? What the fuck is happening right now? So now I'm glitching because what you being weird, man. What are you doing? What are you talking about, son? I'm trying to like I'm really trying to give you your props right now and tell you like this is what
Mm-hmm.
happened and this is why this
Mm,
mad. She mad because she chatting about you right now with me and you that me and you was talking. Like why should we be fighting right now? When you say nah that didn't what? No.
do you feel like
What
do you
the
feel like
fuck
that
kind of
was
weird shit is happening right now?
Yeah, do you feel like that energy could have, like, you good?
Yeah, something just fell.
Oh, um, because you know how energy transfers. Do you feel like because you were already riled up with Elsie, that energy kind of like transferred down and they kind of like affected the other girls? That's why everything got riled up.
Probably so. Yes, I can. Probably so. I can be honest. Honestly,
Yeah,
like
because
I
in that,
can do that. Like,
yeah.
I was just like extra hype because what just helped happen with LC. So I went downstairs in the kitchen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it wasn't. You guys got to know, like I said, like certain scenes, like okay, we're not gonna use this scene. Like
Hmm.
it happened, but we may not
Yeah.
use this. We just gonna skip to this because it's gonna make it look
Mhm.
more juicy. Like we need it to be talked about.
But you
Yeah.
know what I want to kind of
So I
clock
didn't just
though?
go downstairs like that. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like I
Mhm.
did go
Yeah.
downstairs, but it was like,
It wasn't as quick as they made it seem.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But I kind of want to clock something though because I feel like as Elsie was saying, "Oh, you're trying to get a storyline off of me." It was so crazy and how ironic when I find it so and I love all the girls. I really do. Even like you too, Elsie. But I just find it very ironic how
I peeped that.
yo.
Oh my gosh.
no, no, I really do. I really, I really do. From an interviews perspective, I do not like being biased. 'Cause at the end of the day, I am
Right.
still a fan, still watching in, so I get to pick. I can still have my own like decisions. But I just wanted to ask a question, like realistically though, is that I kind of find it weird how Elsie kept saying, "Oh, you wanted a storyline off of her," but the minute that she saw you getting into it with Cold Killer, she started rushing downstairs to see what was going on. I feel like that was kind of weird in a way. You know what I mean?
Right.
To see what was
So
going on.
now you right. So now you're trying to um come downstairs and lie. Basically, she wanted to lie because I was downstairs and I was like killer, like she was had her name in
Yes.
the mouth. But the whole time you guys seen that she was upstairs talking about Cole Killer the entire time. She was talking about her.
Mm.
So that's why we going back and forth. And you're mad because of it.
Mm.
Mm.
'Cause that's the first thing she said when she came to the kitchen. Oh, it's not about you, Cold Killer. It was never about you, Cold Killer.
Yep.
But is
Yep.
it? Like, is it? Was it? Like, damn.
It was the whole time she kept talking about it. She brought it up from the last episode when we was all sitting on the bed and we
Mm.
Hmm.
was talking, and she was like, "I'm mad because you did that," and I'm like, "I'm mad because you told me that you got jumped and you didn't, and then at the time where I thought you got jumped, you still didn't jump the fuck in. I fought the three girls that you said jumped you, and you ain't do shit about it. I'm mad about that. That's fake. But
Yeah.
you mad because
And
that
do you
Mm.
feel like?
make it make sense. Stop
Do you feel
playing.
like both of them, in a way, was kind of trying to embarrass you in that moment, like Cold Killer and LC? Because I was gonna direct this question only towards Cold Killer, but it kind of like LC is like
It plays hand in
kind of
hand.
in that, yeah, hand in hand. Like they both trying to like play you in that moment.
That's why I got so mad because when I went downstairs to Cold Killer, I did not think that was gonna happen. I really thought that was gonna be like,
Mm,
why the fuck is it? Why is she mad? Why is it her fucking business? You know, I thought it was gonna be that. Like,
mm-hmm,
why is it her business? That bitch didn't do shit. She shouldn't even be mad. She should be mad that she didn't defend herself after.
mm,
So that's why I really got
Oh,
mad because I was so confused. Because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But they wasn't in cahoots. It was just like Elsie was just being weird at that time, and then I went downstairs and then like, oh, okay, this is what it is now.
yeah. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to make it seem like us being in cahoots, but I'm just saying, like in that moment, like it kind of seemed like LC was trying to kind of play you, and Cold Killer was trying to play you with the whole handshake situation. Not saying it was in
Hmm.
cahoots. I just want to clear that up for the people watching, but they try to come for me. But also like in moments like that, situations when that happened, like when people play in your face like that, how did you move on from like brushing it off or letting it really sit with you? Like how did you I guess we gonna see, so I don't know if you can really like get into it, but like, you know.
mhm.
When that's why you seen like a couple of scenes later, I was on the side and I'm like, I'm tired of you. lying and playing with me. I'm not gonna let y'all sit
Mm.
around and play with me no more and lie. Like, it's a lot. Oh my gosh. It's a lot of shit. Like, I'm not gonna let y'all sit around and play with me no more. Are you shitting me? We not
Hmm.
doing that.
And then go back into it afterwards too as well. I know we talked about it earlier, but since we're on this episode, um, I want to say this too. I want to say I don't think that you directly talked about her child. I think you were using it as like an analogy in a way. Like I think you were using it in a way as like, oh, you're the type of person who would do this with the person with the kid in your car. I thought that, but I can also see from the other perspective of how it could trigger somebody. So what was your perspective and what was your meaning of whenever you were saying that? Because a lot of fans think that you like, oh no, Tavii talked about her co-killer's child first. When I don't think you directly did. I feel like she directly talked about your
That's
child.
a direct insult to your child.
Mhm.
But what I said
Mm-hmm.
was, I can't argue with a who crashes out and then crashes her car into something with her. I don't even want to repeat it because it's just like me and
It's
me.
something y'all already kind of got
Yeah,
over.
we talk
Yeah.
about it, so it's gonna look mixy if I you understand what I'm saying? I'm not even there with her. Like we not there. Like and then
Okay.
I still feel like I didn't talk about her kid, but I still apologize to her if she felt that way because of what I said, the situation I talked about. She probably felt strongly
Mhm.
about the situation. I apologize for that. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I don't even want to.
Mm.
I'm sorry,
And
y'all.
I
I
think
don't want
that's
to give.
what being a baddie really
Yeah,
is, though. I feel like being able to stand on it, even if you have disagreements, agreements, y'all can really just shake hands and be like, okay, cool, let's truce and call it a day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. I like that. I like that. So after that too, as well, like when like you broke through security, because I know like the whole situation when I feel like I feel like Ivory was playing security guard a little bit, lover, but when you broke the security and then dropped Coachella on the floor, like what was clicking through your head in that moment? Because I feel like you consider that raging or just like what was going through your head?
I was just, I was mad. Like I was just mad because I couldn't. Oh man, it's like when you fighting somebody and like you trying to get to them, and it's like just
They right there. Ugh.
you just so close but
Mhm,
so far.
mhm, mhm,
And
mhm.
then and then in that moment somebody screamed, she bit me during the fight. What the hell happened there?
That
Like
was
what
me.
what was going on?
She bit the
Oh, that
fuck
was
out of me.
you.
She
Wait,
bit
who
the
she co-killer?
yeah, she bit the fuck out of me. That shit hurt. That bitch said, she said, Usher. Usher.
Ooh,
She bit the shit out of
that
me.
is T. You must have been tasting. I mean, y'all was at a wine. Hold on, did y'all get any wine besides the glasses that was in front of y'all? Prior to that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. At least y'all got to experience the winery. I was like, did they just go to the winery for like a different smoothie, like a different scenery or setting? But
Yeah,
okay, but
we be fucked up. I'm telling you, we be fucked up on baddies.
okay, but at the end of all of this, after all the chaos, Natalie announces at the first chain of the season and hands it to you. Walk us through like how you was feeling in that moment, because I know it was a real moment for you. Like you got the first chain of the season, you were emotional, like so. Kind of take us back to that moment and how you were feeling and like what that means to you to have the. You want to
Well
show
deserved.
it?
Well deserved.
Yes, let's go.
Post money, FS, Slim Thick, no
Tummy.
tummy.
Yes, and I'm getting more money.
Okay.
Yes, that situation. Like when she said that, I'm standing there. I'm like this, like, and I'm like, you see my lip like this, and I'm looking, I'm licking my lip. I'm like this. I swear to God, I'm like, she like, yeah. So this baddie chain, and you know how they like to prolong shit. She did that was real life. She was like, so
Mm.
I'm gonna give this baddie chain to a baddie who's been standing on business. She's always been standing on business. And the baddie chain is gonna go to, and I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, she probably gonna give it to Dolly because it's only right if she give it to her because she was supposed to get hers from the last season.
Mhm.
So I was like, she probably gonna give it to her. And when that moment I said she probably gonna give it to her, she said Tavi, and I was like, oh shit. So,
Oh.
oh my God, my heart was racing. It was like it took me back to the time when they called me and said you made it.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? It took me back to that
Mm.
time. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Same feeling again. I was like, yo, I can't believe this. And now this is surreal for me because I was like, I'm branded. I just got a
Mhm.
baddie chain. Cannot
Yeah.
believe I just got a fucking baddie chain. And I said to myself, I used to walk around with the card that says, congratulations, you are in a running to possibly be on baddies. I used to like put a chain around that and walk around with that chain, with that card. The whole time it said, this my baddie
You
chain, it's how I get my real baddie chain. People don't know that. I'm gonna post those old pictures.
you should. You really should. That's
I
tea.
think you should.
I'm gonna post those. But yeah, so that's what it was for me, and it's
That's
big
really
for me.
tea.
I'm happy. Like a lot of girls, sometimes a girl don't get a chain, and she like, oh, I've been had chains, and I got chains, or whatever. Like a lot of girls would do that and say that and shit, and it's like, I whatever. Like, well, maybe that's why I feel like why this is like it to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I ain't
Yeah.
really like all the chains I had
Yeah.
to turn my fucking neck.
Huh,
This one don't turn my
huh.
neck.
Ah,
Baby, wear that in the shower, in the pool,
I'm telling
anywhere.
you, this shit is legit. It's valid. So I'm happy I got it.
That's
I'm happy
fun.
I earned it.
yeah, I feel like wholeheartedly. I was so excited when you got it. I was on the phone with my manager, and I was like, "Tavii got it, Tavii got it," and we were so excited on
Thank
the phone. I
you.
was so excited, and she was like, "That's crazy," because she was like, "Weeks ago, you were just talking about how Tavii might get it, and you spoke that into existence, and you talked about getting her on the podcast. Look at you now." So
That's
I was
what's
like,
up. Thank you.
"Dang!" I was like, "Dang!" I was so excited. So I'm proud of you.
Thank
So,
you.
and I also do want to say this too as well too, because I feel like people were playing on your time a little bit, saying that, "Dang, it's just a baddie shame. Why is she acting like that for?" Tell me why this
Hello.
means. Tell me why it means so much to you. Tell them why.
Like it's important. Like I went on Baddies. I auditioned for Baddies. I actually made it on Baddies, and then I got the chain. Like in that order. Like it's big for me. Like this is not a regular feeling. Like this is not regular. People look at Baddies like it's regular. No, Baddies is not regular. Baddies is changing. It's changing your life literally
Literally.
within
Mm-hmm.
months. Within months. I just went to the audition 2 months ago. You understand what I'm saying? Like 2, 3 months ago in January, like we went. You understand what I'm saying? Like just months just passed, like a few months just passed. So I don't understand. This shit is big. Yes, be
Mm-hmm.
happy. Baddies is big and it's just getting bigger and bigger and blowing up. And yes, I'm
Mm.
happy I'm a part of the franchise. I'm part of Zeus now Corporation. I'm glad I'm a part of it now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause when other things
Mm.
come out, let me be a part of that. Like, you feel me? Money in the bank. That's
Mm.
it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it also comes to. I feel like people are not as empathetic where it comes to everyone on the show did not come from from the same point of view. Some people have privilege, some people didn't have as much privilege as other people. So it's like some things are going to be more valuable and more cherishable to other people. So it's like don't troll about it.
Don't
Just be
downplay me
so for
because
it. You
this my
know,
first bust down. Don't do that to me.
like
I'm happy. I'm thankful. I go to sleep at night and I pray to God. When I take the chain off,
Mm-hmm.
I open up a scripture and lay the chain right there. And that's my strip. Thank you, God. I appreciate my
Mm-hmm.
new life. Thank you for my new life. Like, show me how to keep it. Like, you understand something? Yo,
that's
I'm
Yeah.
thankful.
powerful.
I don't care.
I
I'm
was so
thankful. I'm
happy.
thankful. I'm thankful. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all don't like it, but I love it.
That
And
makes
that's
me
another
so
thing.
happy.
Like people be like, "Oh, everybody on Zeus be demon worshippers and da 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 da."
Nope.
Baby, look at
Nope.
you right here.
Nope.
Thank you,
I refuse to sell my soul. I will not do that.
thank
I'm not
you.
doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
Y'all heard
that.
it here
Drink up my head.
first, so y'all can
Sorry.
quit with that.
Nope.
Y'all can quit with that.
Yeah. I love the
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
Mm-hmm. Because by this podcast, we are protected by Jesus
We
Christ.
are
Okay.
protected.
Thank
We are
you.
highly favored. I promise you right now, we are
Okay. Because
good.
I don't play like that. Because I
We are good.
know.
Hmm.
But
So
with
you
that
wanna?
being, go ahead.
No, I was
Go
about to
ahead.
ask you what you was about to say.
No, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Did No, you do it. You about to wrap it up. That's literally what I was gonna ask you. Like, did you want to ask that last one or me?
Oh no, bet. I was gonna say, but without that being said, I had such a great conversation with you. Is there anything else that you want to let your fans know? Let us know. We're your fans too. Let us know what we're looking forward to with Tavii, baby. What are we doing?
Right. You guys could look forward to see me again on that screen because
Mm-hmm.
like I said, like I'm blessed and highly favored. Like I will be there again. You can look forward to me on that screen again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, look forward to you shitting me t-shirts and shorts dropping. Make sure y'all get
Send
that.
me
We'll be
some
getting.
PR.
Yes,
Send
I
me some PR.
will. I will definitely. I definitely will be sending you
Mm-hmm.
guys some y'all information. I'm gonna send it to y'all or whatever, some exclusives.
Hmm.
So look forward to that and look forward to just getting to know me. Like just tune in and watch the show. Tune in and watch the
Hmm.
show and pay attention. Don't be biased.
And
Like
there's plenty more episodes to come, so
it's
I'm
so
excited to
many
get to
more
know you more.
episodes to come, so many more to come. And I'm in every
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't
one.
even made it to London yet. Y'all still is gotta go to London. Like, what the fuck? Y'all still
We
go to
still gotta
London.
go to London. We like first of all,
And then
we are still
don't
in
y'all
our
do y'all come
first
ever come back to the
location.
States?
Huh?
Do y'all ever come back to the States?
Like when like during filming?
Yeah, like at the end. Like, do y'all film something back at the end in the States or does it end in London?
No, we're done. It's wrapped.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, period.
Oh, we got
But
time.
I'm sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead. What was you saying?
Oh, I was saying, yeah, so get look forward to that. Look forward to just keep watching the episodes, getting to know me. There's plenty more episodes to come. Like, your girl is real. I just get to know me. I keep it a buck. I ain't no bully. I'm not, that's the last thing I do. Like, anti-bully.
Mm.
Like I'm the person that'll fight the
Mm-hmm.
bullies, whether the bully beat me up or not. We're not gonna do that. Like I don't like it. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's just who I am. I'm real and I'm not soft. It's nothing soft about me. I love my
Oh, that's
family.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Lord, and I love you guys too, whether y'all hate me or not. I be
Uh,
praying for y'all, so you know what I mean. I be praying for
I love
everybody.
my girl.
I love y'all.
And y'all
why take
already.
that personal? She was talking to the fans, girl.
No, but I love y'all too. That's just how I love y'all.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I love y'all too.
I
Definitely.
was gonna say, damn.
No, I love y'all too. No, 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 no. No, but I love y'all.
No, thank
You know what I was
you.
talking about to me, not
Oh,
y'all.
you know.
Yeah. If you know
I've definitely enjoyed to having the chance to talk to you, and thank you, Devon, always for like letting me co-host because I'm a big Baddies fan. I be in it.
I
I be in
love
it.
Mhm.
that. You know what I
All right,
really love
y'all.
too that changed my life? Last thing, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
go
love
ahead.
the fact that like people see me and it's so real to me now. Like
Mm-hmm.
everywhere I
Hmm.
go. I that's you take me, baby. Or somebody go, do this. Double take all the time. And I'm
Hmm.
like, oh, this shit is so real now. I can't believe it. And then it's like I be looking for like I got my head on a swivel. I'm like, we outside the hood. And it's like I'm not trying to do this to like we outside. I don't know who's a fan and who don't like me. Or is this girl who was just in my DM just now? So I'm like, yo, we not on TV. I'm about to fix somebody. So I don't know how to think sometimes, but it be all love. So far it's been all love, yo, and that's what's big for me too. So I just want to thank God, like to that whole
Hmm.
thing, like the love. I
Mm-hmm.
like that part
Yeah.
of it.
God makes no mistakes.
He don't.
No
He don't
mistakes.
trip. He
And
don't make
don't.
no mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
He do what he do
But
for a reason.
before you get out of here, I do this with all of my guests. I want you to give us a quote or give us some words of wisdom that we can take away with.
Mm,
And we'll do the same as well.
Some words of wisdom. Okay.
We'll go down the line.
Stay positive. Stay positive. Stay
Mm,
humble. Um, stay positive, humble, true to yourself. Always love yourself no matter what. No matter what people say, no matter what
mm,
people think about you, love yourself. Be pure and be authentically you, down to the T. As long as you can sleep
mhm,
at night.
mhm,
That's
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm gonna leave with y'all.
mhm.
Am I
Ace.
on your screen next? Oh, okay. I would say I was just thinking like don't judge a book by its cover. Like, don't judge a book by its cover until you've read the end, because you never really know how the story gonna go. So you know.
Mm,
Mm-hmm. That's
mm.
true. Yeah.
Mine would be a lot of people's dreams are shining on their graves. Don't be the one to be stagnant and miss out on it.
Mm. Message.
I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Message.
a lot of people have to rewind it back real quick, but if you get it,
Right.
you get it. You
Right.
know,
Like,
you get it, you
yeah.
get it.
I love
But
that.
I love you so much. Thank you for taking out your time. Thank you
Thank
for just
you.
giving your undivided attention.
Thank you.
I love you so much. We're gonna meet in person. I know it's in due
Definitely.
time.
We
It's in due
will.
time. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's really it. If y'all haven't
Yes.
already, make sure you guys like, comment,
I love
subscribe. You
it.
already know that's why y'all came to the podcast.
Yes.
Make sure you follow Tavii Baby on all social media podcasts and
Follow me,
social media
Tavii
platforms.
baby underscore
I
27.
know that's right.
Yes. Oh,
Make sure
just to
you
let you
follow.
guys know, it's almost done, but the hair is by Noah. Noah on the install, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, real quick.
Okay.
Let
Period.
me shout my boo out.
And then make sure y'all follow AC King too as well. He's been such a great co-host, guys. He's gonna be here for multiple episodes too as well. So y'all don't worry about a thing.
Yes.
And without being said, y'all stay tuned to another episode of All Things Davon. Bye
Yes.
Bye,
y'all.
y'all.
Bye.